let's turn our attention to the growing camaraderie between Russia and North Korea. As the conflict in Ukraine continues to exert immense pressure on Russia, a deepening alliance with North Korea is providing a crucial lifeline for President Vladimir Putin. Beyond the battlefield, where Putin's friend Jong has offered support by sending troops and arms, Pyongyang is now sending a significant wave of workers to address a critical challenge facing the Kremlin, which is a severe labor shortage. Russia's workforce has been significantly impacted by the country's sliding birth rate and by the ongoing war, which has further worsened the situation. Western estimates point to hundreds of thousands of battlefield deaths compounded by an exodus of citizens. Projections from Russia's own labor ministry paint a stark picture, suggesting a potential shortfall of 2.4 million workers by the year 2030, up from an already concerning 1.5 million today. And it's here that the North Korean workers enter the picture. Prized by Russian employers for their willingness to work for long hours for low wages, these workers are now pouring into the country. South Korea's intelligence agency reported last week that approximately 15,000 North Koreans have already been dispatched to Russia, with many believed to have entered on student visas. Moscow's own figures reveal a staggering 12-fold increase in North Korean arrivals in 2024 as compared to the year 2023. While currently concentrated in Russia's Far East, bordering North Korea, there are growing aspirations among Russian industry leaders and officials to see these workers deployed in major urban centers, including in Moscow. Now, this development, however, flies in the face of United Nations Security Council resolutions that explicitly bar the use of overseas North Korean migrant workers. Despite these international sanctions, Moscow and Pyongyang have increasingly disregarded such restrictions, along with the others imposed on Kim Jong-un's regime over North Korea's nuclear weapons program. The strengthening bond between the two nations is further evidenced by the increased cross-border trade and even symbolic gestures such as Putin's gift of a luxury limousine to Kim. Putin himself has publicly lauded their friendship as one forged on the battlefield. Prior to the 2019 UN ban, tens of thousands of North Koreans were working in Russia. And following the UN ban, thousands of North Koreans returned home, impacting Russia's migrant workforce. However, the deepening political alignment between Moscow and Pyongyang since Russia's invasion of Ukraine has clearly paved the way for this renewed influx of North Korean workers. The long-term implications of this burgeoning partnership between the two allies remains to be seen.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.